Ooh, what did I just do? Don't tell the wife. Whoa! Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to bring you the unbox and first drive, at least for me, of the Traxxas X-Maxx monster truck. Like I said, I know I'm not the first channel to do an unbox and test drive. I'm way late to the game, but hey, this is new to me. Like, you know, if you've been following, I'm just getting back into RC cars after like a long break, probably since, you know, being a teenager. But hey, you know, here we are, getting back into this stuff. But before I get into it, let me just give a shout out to Classic RC there in Crestview, Florida. It's really important that we support our local mom and pop brick and mortar type stores. You know, I'm guilty of this too. I'm really guilty. I bought my first Traxxas right from the website, and you know, I didn't look around to see if there's a hobby store in the area. Now granted, for me, they're a bit of a drive, you know, for me to get to them, but I'd rather go ahead and give my money to that mom and pop place. You know, it's really cool to go in there, meet the people that work there, interact, have some discussions, talk RC stuff. So it's really cool. And if you're in the Crestview area, not only do you have a great RC shop right there, there's also right down the road is a cool RC track. It's free for you to use. They also have races and events like that. So I'll leave a link to the store down below. They also have online store sales too. So if you want to help a mom and pop place and support them, and if you don't live in the area, you can still order from them online. So also, yeah, so I was going to pick this thing up the other day, but as you know, we had this whole global crisis. Everything's hard to get. Even if you go to traxxas.com, the charger, what they have is, when you buy these things, they have like a kit. So you basically get like a charger and a battery. So the thing that comes with this, because this uses 2 freaking batteries, right? So the charger that comes with this kit has 2 ports to charge 2 batteries at the same time. They don't have that. They also didn't have the batteries in stock, so I had to wait. But what they did is they made a special combo deal for me. They gave me 2 single chargers with a battery each, so I got 2 of these, and it's actually, they gave me a discount and made it cheaper than what the 1 charger and 2 batteries would be. So thank you very much for hooking me up. This, I mean, it's not ideal. Now I have 2 chargers to deal with, but you know, they did the best that they could. Like I said, you can't even get the dual charger right now from Traxxas. So to get me out the door, you know, get me running with this, I went ahead and did that. Also, while I was there, you know, supporting mom and pop place, picked up this cool Bluetooth module. So now I can do some additional like tuning and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Use a cell phone, or you can use your cell phone and see kind of what the car is doing. So let's get to the unboxing. Okay. So I had this planned out here at the mountain bike trail. Really cool place. I could go out here and run the truck. I mean, this thing's a beast, so you got to be careful where you run this thing, right? But figure I come out here, run it to the trail. I wasn't expecting the rain, so there's a picnic table over here I wanted to unbox on, but I don't want to ruin the box, so I'm going to have to modify how I do this. Plus, I brought the big camera because this thing's big, and I wanted to set this thing up. I forgot the tripod, so sorry. I'm going to do the best I can with the GoPro. Alright. So this is what they call 1/8 scale. That means 8 of these would make a real truck. Whew. Freaking insane, man. I hope this works out. I could wait to unbox it, but really the kid in me just wants this thing open. Oh my God. Guys, oh, look at that. Look at that thing. Alright, so you got the remote right here. Standard Traxxas TQI remote. Oh my God, look at this thing. Alright, so let's go through the little tool bag real quick. So, not 100% sure, but it looks like maybe clips for the batteries, different clips to hold down batteries. So, I don't know 100%. These look like foam blocks for keeping the battery in place. Here's a clip. I have no idea. So we have some tools, 2 Allen keys, and like a lug wrench. Good. Look at the size of that gear. Holy moly. Wow. Okay, warranty card. Some X-Maxx stickers. Alright. Importantly, here's like your warranty information. And then your parts list. So if anything breaks on this thing, you can order that part. There's also hop-up parts if you want to, of course. Oh, so there's actually the charger right there I was supposed to get. That charges 2 batteries at once, and I think this is the one I got. It's a single one. You gotta understand that the power these batteries have, you need special chargers for this thing. And then you got the your quick start guide. But you all didn't come to see that. Look at this thing. It's so big. They actually use wire ties, like freaking super wire ties to hold this. Now I know this is the part everybody wants to see. The release of the beast. Luckily I had a razor blade in the car. I forgot to bring a dang knife too. Oh man, look at that. Question for you. Should I leave it like that? The squatted X-Maxx? It's like how everybody wants to drive around with their real pickups. Not everybody, I mean, certain people. Check that body out. How beautiful is that? I will say one complaint to Traxxas is, you know, my Rustler has a roof guard on here. It has this heavy plastic, so that way when it flips, and inevitably it will, it lands on that and it doesn't ruin. I mean, look how beautiful that roof is. And this thing's heavy. I don't get why they didn't put a roof protector, but I will get one. All right, let's unleash the back end. Now I know why everybody has such a hard time with these things, man. That is a wire tie. Whoa, look at that. Good God. Look at that thing. You know it's badass when it's got wheelie bars. Alright. Look at it. Look at this thing. It uses 2 freaking lithium batteries. So the remotes take 4 AA batteries, not included. They don't believe in giving you any kind of batteries with this. Wow. Woo. So what's cool, this has a fan on the ESC, and I think there's 2 under this cover for the motor. Something that I'm upgrading on my Rustler because these things get hot. Look at this. beast. Look at it. I gotta put it in the back seat now. I don't know. It might fit in the hatch. I don't know. I got the rustler and everything and my biking gear back there, so I might have to change. But they say the things that put the biggest smiles on your face are worth it. Oh, I haven't stopped grinning since I opened that box. That thing is amazing. Wow, totally different than the rustler. The rustler's, I think, faster. I think they're rated around the same speed, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's as fast, but man, it is crazy. It just, did you see me plowing through the woods? I mean, this thing is just, this is what you do when you have really rough terrain and you have, you know, you can just take that places you can't the other car. Wow, what a beast. Well, first, sorry it's raining. I had to cut this test drive short. And then number two, I came out here to the mountain bike trail because I thought there would be some good places to jump. And there are some places, some pretty good dips in the trail, but it was a lot further than I thought it was. When you're on a bike, it seems to come pretty fast. But I walked a pretty good distance driving that thing, and I didn't come across it. So I will try to get some places where we can get some air time with this. I'll take the cars with me when I mountain bike, or I'll probably just even go places just to take the cars out and drive them. So we'll find some good places out there that we can get some jumps and do some stuff. You know, I tried doing that jump off the picnic table, but it's so wet that it just spun the tires, and it really didn't have the momentum. But I show you how durable it was. That picnic table was probably a good 3 feet high, and it went nose down and it didn't break anything. So that's a plus. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited. Loving these new cars. So, all right, let me get home. Let me get these. Oh, and by the way, yeah, those batteries were fresh out of the box. I didn't charge them. You know, good thing with lithium is that they usually hold a charge for a pretty good amount of time. So they had some juice in there. So I didn't even charge the batteries. That's whatever power was in them. And they're still not dead. But that's insane, man. It uses 2 batteries, 4 cells in each battery, which makes this what they call an 8-cell car. This thing is running on 2 batteries at the same time. So that's like, I think, 22 volts. That's more than your car, man. Your car is 12 volt. All right, yeah, friggin', I'm happy, man. I'm happy. That thing. Now, gotta find a place to keep it. I got some room. I think I got some room on one of my bookcases. I plan on modifying it to make it to where either that thing's gonna sit on the tires, I'm gonna put some boards that overhang, or I'm gonna just have to make something that'll hold it in the air and the tires can overhang with me supporting the body. Usually these things, like I found with the Clodbuster, if you let them sit on the tires for any amount of time, then they tend to flat spot because they're fairly heavy and the tires are soft. So can't wait to put this on the rack, and then definitely can't wait to see the wife's expression when she sees I got another toy. All right, found the skate park. Let's go do some jumping. glad I put this on. Look at that. Look at all the scrapage on that. Whew. Whew. Oh my god, this thing is so much fun. Oh wow, look at that. I already bent this bumper a little bit. And most of you watching this probably are familiar with this vehicle, but if not, I just want to let you guys know the scale of this thing. I am 6'1", right? Look at the size of this vehicle. It's a beast. It is an absolute beast. And you got to be prepared to own one if you want to buy one of these. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go ahead and wrap up the video. So these are like my final thoughts about the Traxxas X-Maxx here. Now this isn't a review video. I'm not going to go into all the details and specs and stuff like that. This is just kind of like my feelings or kind of like my thoughts on the vehicle. So what I do like is you can bind more than one vehicle to the remote. I know some people have certain feelings about these remotes. I mean, they do feel a little bit cheap, but what is nice is that I have both the Rustler and the X-Maxx bound to here, and I only ever need to take one remote. I did put the Bluetooth module in here, so I can make little adjustments or check certain things. You know, there's different telemetry options you can add. I'm not going to spend the money on that. You know, you can add GPS and temperature. Like the X-Maxx, you can actually see motor temperature. The Rustler, I can't. So different features that you unlock with the Bluetooth. So pretty cool. So basically, you can just buy one module, use one remote, and do all that. Now, I'm no expert. I don't know. This is just my thoughts. I noticed when I was jumping the X-Maxx, sometimes on the jump, the wheels would turn. Now, this does have like a stability control, which is this knob over here. So after I noticed that and the vehicle seemed to tumble a little bit, I turned it off. I basically cranked it all the way down, and then I noticed that when I jumped, the wheel stayed straight. You know, I didn't have it trying to correct itself. So said I'm no expert on it. It's just something that I noticed. Maybe other people noticed it too. So just a thought, if you're going to jump, you might want to try wrenching that thing down. Now, this is one thing that takes a little getting used to. And this is probably for any vehicle that has two batteries, but when you plug in the second battery in this thing, there is a loud pop that comes out of the connector. It's a little nerve-wracking, makes you kind of jump a little bit. You get this little like electrical spark and this pop that goes on. So if you're going to buy one of these, or you have a you're going to buy a vehicle that has multiple batteries, just be prepared and just know it's normal. It's gonna happen. So final thoughts on this thing is, if you're thinking about buying this one, just be mindful of the size. This thing is almost 2 feet wide and 3 feet long. It's like 22 by 32, something like that. It has an empty weight of around 20 pounds. So you put in 2 lithium batteries, the LiPo batteries. I don't know what you're pushing in, 22 to 25 pounds. It is a very big, very heavy vehicle. You could do some damage to property, vehicles, even hurt some people with something like this going 40-45 miles an hour. If you're really wrenching at it, or if you're launching this thing in the air and God forbid land on somebody, you could do some damage. So be mindful of something this large. This isn't something for a kid to go around and play with. You can really do some damage with something this large. And then too, with it being that large, think about it, because I even got this from the RC shop. They said they have a lot of people that buy these and have buyer's remorse, because it doesn't, they put it in the garage, it's in the way. They put it in this room, it's in the way. They're always moving it, and then they don't know what to do with it because it's so large. To me, I just recently added this rack here for my other RC cars, and I knew I'd be able to fit it on top of this case over here. So I knew I had the room to put it in there. So I just want throw that out there. You can spend a lot of money on something, you don't want to have that regret. So if you thinking it might be an issue, just get the regular Max. I'm pretty sure it looks like it's just as much fun, just about half the size. And two, if you really don't have some wide open places to go ahead and run something that large, probably not a good idea. It takes a bit to turn around. You get this big heavy thing, you're getting up to speed. So I mean, you really just can't enjoy it unless you're like out there. Something I didn't show you in the videos where this park was, there was also like a another park with some seats, areas, and it was wide open. I was able to blast through there full speed ahead, man. It was freaking awesome to go just rip across this field wide open with that thing. So you really need a lot of space to go ahead and enjoy something that large. So I mean, you know, the Rustler, I have that too. It's a fun vehicle. It's better for bashing around your yard, or not even really bashing. It's not a basher. It's more of like a stadium truck. It's low to the ground. It handles really good. So if you just want to rip around your yard, you want something that's very nimble and can turn around quickly, something like that, or something smaller would be better for you. So just be mindful if you're gonna buy something. You know, if you're looking at the X-Maxx, just be mindful of the size. What makes it really cool is the size, but it can also be a problem for some people. I mean, maybe even transporting it somewhere to drive it, or you know, storing it in your house, stuff like that. So just be mindful of it. You know, I just want to look out for you guys before you spend that much money on something and find out that maybe it doesn't work for you. So, all right, I hope you found this video interesting. Like I said, it's not a review. It's just me unboxing, me driving it, and my first impressions of the vehicle. And it's fun. It's a blast. Man, I love it. I'll have some more content with this definitely coming up, and the Rustler, and Clodbuster, stuff like that. So hopefully if RC cars, travel, muscle cars, stuff like that are your thing, you'll go ahead and subscribe, and check out the links down below. Got you some discounts on some stuff. We got some cool merchandise like this dope neon sign here with my channel logo. They got pre-made signs. You can add a name, or you can send them a picture. They can do whatever you want. And if you shop Amazon, please use my store. Set it as your homepage. When you buy something, I get a commission. It adds nothing to your cost, I promise. It adds nothing. Bezos gives me a little bit of that money, so you know he doesn't need that much, you know, a bigger yacht. So he you know, shares the wealth a little bit with some of the creators. So it's a really cool program Amazon has, and it helps us out, and it costs you absolutely nothing. So help me out. This is what pays for, you know, toys and stuff like this, that we can bring you content. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll subscribe, and we'll see you again for more content. So until next time, stay safe, stay motivated, stay happy, healthy, and thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.